Hey guys, it's beer 30.
It definitely is beer 30.
Yeah, so about 3 a.m. this morning.
No, it's 4:30.
Was it 4:30?
Yeah.
I don't know. I woke
I'm never
up.
up that early, so I was very aware of the time.
I was awake. And then all of a sudden we lost power. Well, without power, we don't have CPAP. So I had to make sure Jason didn't go back to sleep. And so we were up. And then by the time power come back on, which we don't know why it went out. There was only like 50 people without power. We decided after we did morning chores that, you know what? We're just going to go back to bed. Why? Because we can. So,
is there any other reason?
I know. So we went ahead. Where's my little clipboard? I can be like, take 2. Where is that thing anyway?
It's hidden.
No fun. All right, so our battery went dead.
Yeah, technical difficulties, but you know, that's been our day. And what we get today, honestly, like we're gonna throw this out. You know, it'll come out this evening yet. We didn't do a coffee chat this morning, so
by the time we got up, we had, it may or may not have been afternoon. We don't know.
yeah,
we needed to get on what we were doing for the day because I had to be back at 4 our time to do a video with the daughters for cooking so that they could learn a new recipe and
we had
cook and
two,
have some
two of the daughters
fellowship.
in on that one. We're hoping to get the other ones involved.
Yeah.
Timing and stuff like that.
Availability for everybody, but
this was kind of last minute.
Homemade fettuccine Alfredo. So we're hoping to add the rest of the daughters and just have it be one big Facebook live. So. FaceTime. Yeah, that thing. Yeah. So
that's why it's beer 30. So
amaretto sour.
So
on that in the cabinet today, but
yeah. So we did go get we talked to one of our local contacts, and she was telling us about getting a truckload of pasture topsoil out of a cow pasture, and they'll deliver it and they'll dump it and they'll do all this, but we just didn't have time for that. And then we did the cost analysis, and the good thing, as much as we don't like using big box store, we're stuck to using big box store because the prices are there. And doing it the way that we're doing it, of trying to do it the least amount, it actually, when we did the math, was cheaper for us to just go buy a pallet of topsoil. And so we ran to town, we got that, tried to get a couple other things for projects that are coming up, and didn't have all those parts.
And with Jason and Jake leaving and going up north this weekend, I wanted to make sure that we had projects lined up that I could work on. And so that kind of like kicks him in the butt to get the electrical and plumbing done on the tiny house, at least in the kitchen, so that I can work on drywalling and get the kitchen drywalled, get the cabinets painted and placed where they want to go, maybe even the backsplash. I don't know. That's pretty ambitious, so we'll see.
I'm going to be gone for a weekend, and she talks like I'm leaving for a month.
It could end up being longer. I know how this works.
It won't be no month long, I can tell you that. So
yeah, I don't know.
No, I'll make the trip up. As she said, I got to go up. We got to take care of some business up there, to finalize a few things, and get our kayaks. Like we're excited.
Ready to kayak.
Those videos will come out too. We'll throw some videos of us out finding some kayak areas, because we love the water, and we love being on the water, and we're so close to the lake, and we keep looking at it. We're like, oh man,
and there were kayakers out today on it, and we're just like, oh gosh, if we had our kayaks. So.
It's probably better for progress around the homestead that we don't have them, but our mental health will be better, so that'll be good. And so yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a long, hard slamming day trying to get the wiring in, like she said, so that she can work on maybe getting some drywall in and stuff like that. So
yeah.
But yeah, it was a supply run day. We had to get some more chicken feed, and the rabbits are doing good. I gave them a little treat, broke some tree branches off, and gave them something to.
And we think we've designed a poop chute to make it a little easier to gather the poop. So we bought the supplies for that today, so we're gonna work on that.
Yeah, that's what our lives have
Yeah.
amounted to now, is we talk about poop.
Yeah, we love our poop. But super exciting thing. So yesterday, we did do a coffee chat with all, you know, we were going to work on a few things, and, you know, you get started on a project and realize you don't have what you need to do the project. Well, lo and behold, it worked out in our favor because It's All Grady invited us over, and we were super stoked to head over to their homestead and spend the day with them. And what amazing, awesome, cool people.
Much better than doing electrical, for sure. Yeah. I mean, and it was awesome. It was an awesome experience. We've talked about it, you know, in the YouTube community in general. And we were always, it's weird, you know, we've looked at it for so long because we've watched all these channels, and we were the dreamers, we were the outsiders, and we're slowly and upon conversation with them, it's like, wait, we're not the outsiders anymore.
Yeah, we're growing, and it's fun.
And there's a couple other channels, you know, you guys go check them out too.
Tilted K, they're over there too, and we just come off a live with them, and they're really awesome. So, you know, we shared it onto our page, so check them out too, because we're all close. We're all in the same boat. We're all like-minded. We're all trying to accomplish the same things. And it's just so relieving to really have an awesome community behind you. And
well, and finding those, you know, I talked about it in another video, where, you know, finding those friends, you know, we don't have jobs, so we can't find friends there. We didn't go to school here, so we don't have friends that way. And you know, we're all busy. And then that's something that, you know, as we were watching the live with Tilted K, was, you know, yeah, we all want meetups and we want to do this. But when you do those things, and even yesterday, you know, last night, and the video's up, like, we were there right up until about the point
so they did their live.
That it, you know, Grady's needed to do their live. And, you know, but they even mentioned, like, they had friends come over the day before we went over there. And it does delay your progress.
But it's so worth it.
At least right now, you know, like we're at a point where it's like, hey, let's have the fellowship. And that's what we're in it for, is the fellowship. And if we can help one another, like if we have something somebody needs, or they have something we might need, and we can work together, and, you know, but it's that sense of community.
But more so than community, we talked about it all the way home, and the best way I can describe it was, it was almost like we had known each other forever, and we were old friends that hadn't seen each other in 10 years, and we had a short amount of time to catch up with everything that we've done in 10 years or 20 years or whatever. It was just that really cool kind of connection where it's
the like-minded individual.
Yeah.
And that's where, you know, we're getting the wholesome. Now we have some local friends that we've made since we've been here.
And they just got land. So I was trying to talk her into doing a YouTube channel. We'll see if she takes me up on it, but how awesome is that?
And, you know, but they're not, they're awesome people, don't get me wrong. And we love having them, but they're not in the same situation that we're in.
Not yet. They're trying.
And I think they're going to get there someday, but, you know, and there's nothing to get, I guess there's nothing wrong with it, but, you know, they've got to work. And so, you know, their schedules are restricted to
a little bit more
what they have on the weekends and available. And, you know, we have other friends that we're horrible friends about it, and we don't get a hold of them, and we don't go see them, and we've got to get over there. But it is hard. I mean, doing what we're doing, and we knew it. You know, don't take this for 1 minute that we're complaining about any of this. Because,
no, I am loving life. I've never been happier.
We're loving
I miss
it.
My kids, and we miss all the kids. And
we miss all the kids, and we miss, you know, friends and family that we did leave behind back home, and that does give us a reason to take the breaks from here when we're at that point, to be able to go visit them, and for them to come visit us. I mean, you know, most of our friends are up north, so when it's a nasty, cold, blistery winter, and they're tired of seeing snow, well, we can, hey, guys, come down and hang out. And so, but we wanted to definitely get on here, record something, just to get something out for you.
So I guess it'll either be coffee chats with the chickens or beer 30s with drinks. I guess it's, you know, however we can fit that in. And
it's kind of a beer 30 thing when we do it in the evening. You know, and there's going to be days, you know, it's just how it's going to go. And that's what I think we like about the randomness of this channel, I mean, obviously go watch the main channel, but we're kind of keeping that as like a structured way to go.
Did you really refer to us as structured?
I know. It's the beer kicked in, I guess, and I can use big words and
I know.
understood what I was saying.
Yeah, we're not structured, but yeah, check out my short. I was so excited to have poop today that
I'm telling you, y'all, like, she's going to break the internet with the excitedness of this poop.
it goes directly on. I'm super, super stoked.
We all know. We're seeing it.
Yeah.
Don't you see it? Like, let her know how much you love poop, because...
And it's kind of ironic that, you know, we need to take care of the compost.
We can catch one in action.
Oh,
So,
did they go up?
the chicks, and we need to throw this out too, they're getting really big, but there's one of their, they get up on the door.
They're
I
trying
came
to
out
poop
earlier.
on your little sign to say, ha, yeah, that's in your face, dude. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but they know who feeds them. Like, they're lining up. They're like, hey, you're at the
Look at them.
fence.
They're huge. They're fat. Like, y'all aren't hungry. Don't even play that game.
And the composting seems to be working pretty good. I think we need to
It's about time to rotate
just
it.
rotate, you know, kind of, we'll move the circle over just a little bit to go ahead and like aerate it, but it's been composting. I mean, I reached down in it and it's warm, so that's exciting that, you know, this is working. It's going to take time, and it's one of those systems that as we perfect it and as the chickens work
And the
along.
hollers do it in 4 weeks, but we're realistically.
And he's been doing it for quite a while.
It's probably going to be 6 or 8 for us, just because we're busy doing other things. But they're at that place where their infrastructure's done, so you know we have all of that. But
yeah,
it's a beautiful night.
It is. It's gorgeous. We could handle
And I'm super
days. I mean, it got
excited,
really warm today, and we could definitely handle it when days and nights are coming along like this, and everything's looking good. And the
Okay, I might have said I wasn't going to buy any more plants.
y'all knew she was lying when she said it, didn't you? I did.
Yeah. So, but it's grapes, and you know, part of homesteading is making your own stuff. So if I can start grapes, and there's 4 plants in there, I can make my own wine. And we need names yet too for our bunnies. I have some names in mind, unless somebody suggests something a little bit more appropriate.
I gave them a little treat because they seemed bored. And, like, we know their meat, and like we said, we enjoy being stewards of our animals. But I broke off some fresh branches, and they've been kind of munching on the leaves a little bit and chewing on the stick, and a lot more active today. They're starting to eat. The transition's been a little.
And I think we're almost ready to that point where I thought maybe I'd give him a week, but you know, our buck here, he's acclimated really well. He's really friendly, and I think we might be ready to go ahead and put them in and get them bred, and see if we can't knock out a litter before.
Yeah, we want to do at least one before it gets really hot,
and that'll be it for until it gets cool.
If we don't do it in the next probably few days,
we'll miss our window.
We're gonna miss, just because it's not fair to them.
Although I did have a really good idea. So, and I don't know, so if any of you guys have any ideas about this, let us know. So I want to get a little small, like maybe tablet solar panel to put somewhere, I don't know, but a computer fan, and mounting a computer fan inside their hutch for each little cubby. Why are you looking at me like I'm weird? It makes sense, does it not? And didn't you buy
if they're
it?
getting hot.
It's Arkansas. I think they'll get hot. It sounds plausible. No. Guess we'll see.
What? Help me, y'all. Come help me. Help me, help you, help her.
Love you. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it for the night. I've got some work to do out here and get the greenhouse closed up, and
yeah, we were gonna get some work done yet, and it's just we're gonna tidy up and we'll hit it hard early in the morning.
Get it hard tomorrow and go from there.
Then no sense in really wearing ourselves out too much, and we can
Yeah.
we can get done what we can get done in tomorrow. And
Yeah.
so, all right. Stick along, guys.
Peace out, guys.